Hello, fellow masters and princesses. It's me, Alan. How you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. Or if you haven't been here before, welcome in. So it's been a couple of weeks since BAND-MAID did their QG over in Anaheim, and it's taken me this long to finally record and upload my review of the show. It's just been very busy at work, so I apologize for that. But anyway, I'm coming from San Diego, so I drove all the way to Anaheim. It took me about 2 hours to get there. I worked about half a day that day because I wanted to be at the venue early because I knew it was going to be pretty busy. There's a lot of people over in the Anaheim QG. I can already kind of tell just reading the threads and all the people making plans and stuff. So I got there around 2 o'clock, and let me tell you, it wasn't the easiest building to find. I've never been to that venue before, but it was right across from Disneyland. And my GPS kept telling me that I have arrived, but when I keep looking for the building, I could not see where House of Blues was. Apparently, it was inside the mall, and it was like upstairs, so you couldn't see it from the street. So I finally parked and made my way to the venue. And there was quite a few people already in line around 2 o'clock, but there was no official line yet for I went as a ultimate VIP, so I decided, I haven't eaten yet, so I went and ate, and there's a few shops open over there, and I actually managed to eat some lunch and went back and started just talking to people. I was by myself, but that's the thing with the BAND-MAID community, right? Even if you are by yourself or it's your first time going to an QG, it's not intimidating at all. People tend to be very friendly, and that was the case when I went there. Of course, I saw some familiar faces, people, excuse me, people that I recognized and people that actually recognized me from my channel. So I did really appreciate that people came up to me and said, "Hey, whatever, Philam, I watch your channel and nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah." So people were there, friendly, giving food, drinks, exchanging some swags. I actually managed to get a few, you can see it on my hat here. I got a couple of pins here, different kinds of pins. I apologize, I don't remember who gave me this stuff, but you know who you are, and thank you very much. And I also got a cool sticker over here. I also know and noticed that MNN, SJ Nix, and Peter Lim were there, and they were like giving people like pizza and water. Shred Dog was giving coffee away. And this was part of the plan in Anaheim. We were supposed to, we were given a choice of who would we want to wear as far as like the color is concerned. Of course, I chose, well, you guys may not know, but Konami is my favorite. I don't have a favorite, but Konami is pretty much close to the top as far as like if I had to choose one. So I picked Konami. We're supposed to wear this during Homogenite time, so they gave away a bunch of this to us. So thank you very much. That was pretty cool. So around I want to say 5:30, we were finally allowed to line up. So I lined up, and the whole process was kind of long. I don't know if it was because there was a lot of people or it wasn't very organized, but it took a while for us to finally get into the venue. So we finally got in, and I didn't go to the merch table because it would have been my first time to try to make it to the rail. I've never been before. I've seen a couple of other QGs before, but I've never been close to the rail. Maybe I've been like, halfway or something like that. But this was my best opportunity. That's why I got the ultimate VIP to try to go to the rail. I did not make it, but there was only one person in front of me. So that's as close as I've ever gotten to the rail. So I was very happy. So I found a spot basically between Konami and Psyche. So that was a pretty good spot because I wanted to really see Mincho up close and personal. So they played, I'm gonna put up the playlist over here. So they played 20 songs in total, and they didn't have a opening act, which was good. So they started off right away. If you guys see the set list here, I'm gonna leave it up for a little while. And my surprise out of the whole playlist is Shambles. Of course, that came out only a couple of weeks prior to the QG. So, but I really love that song, so I was really hoping that they played it, and they did for the second time. The first time they played it was over in Sacramento, so I was really hoping that they played that. If I had to pick a song that they played, I really wanted to hear Awkward. I wanted to hear Matchless Gum. Those would be the songs that I would pick if I had to choose something that I wanted to see perform live. But of course, Shambles came out, and that was a pretty close second or third song off of my list that I wanted to see. So I was so happy that they played that. They also played Rene. That was a surprise for me. I really wanted to hear Rene, so they played Rene. And then one of the cool things also that they did, that I was glad that they did it this way. They played 3 slow songs in a row. So they did Anemone, and then they did Memorable, and then they did play, gosh, I'm going blank right now, Daydreaming. So that was really cool. And not only did they play Daydreaming, which is one of my all-time favorites, top 10 for sure for me, they actually played the piano intro to that song, and that just, to me, makes the song just twice as good when they play it with the piano intro, just because it just sets it up for the whole song. Just it was just great. I really love that they did that. And during Imagine Time, I think it was the second one, we pulled this out, and and of course the maid, I have pictures here too. Of course the maid didn't catch onto it right away, caught onto it, it's all right, right away. But somebody gave him a bag containing all the different colors of the glasses representing each member of the band. So during Miku, while she's talking, the girls were like putting it on and discovered it, you know, in the bag, and they all put their glasses on and they started posting and taking pictures. And Miku was not aware of this until she saw people on the stage wearing them. Then she turned around and she saw the girls like wearing it though. She's just like, oh, what the? So she walked over there and got her own glasses, and they all did pictures and poses and stuff. So that was so funny. And also during Imagine Time, I think it was the second one also, Miku throughout this whole OQG in the US had to put up with a lot of teasing from the girls. And of course we all loved that, and it was really funny. But she actually had like some sort of a battle with with Misa. Misa was sitting in Akane's drum kit, and she started playing it, and then Kobato, you know, was being distracted by her, and she actually like turned to Misa and she proclaimed battle time. I think that's what she said. So she started doing po, and then Misa would hit the bass, and then would do this, and then she would Kobato would go po, and then Misa would do this, and then they would kind of like went back and forth and got pretty intense then for a while, and it was so funny, and everybody loved that part. So that was one of the things that happened during Imagine Time. I'm sorry, I also forgot that, speaking of people that I met and I took pictures with, I'm gonna show some pictures here of all of the different people. I didn't take a picture of everybody, but I did take some, so you'll see it here. So really appreciate that they came up to me, or I recognized them and I came up to them, and then we just talked, and it just passes the time like a lot better when you're like waiting in line, right? So back to the QG. So yeah, it was awesome for me to hear Anemone, Renee, and Shambles. Those would be my highlight, if you will, if I had to pick songs from the Maid, which is like, as you know, it's not easy with all the songs that they have. But I was very happy with the set list, and it was really hot over there. And when we got in, even though it's air conditioned, it didn't help much because we were all tightly packed in there. I don't know if it was sold out. I think the capacity was just over 2,000. And if you want to stretch it, you can probably fit including the balcony, you know, the VIP tables, probably close to around 3,000. Not sure if it was capacity, but it kind of felt like it. All the way to the front, we were kind of like just really tightly packed, and it was so hot, it was so hard to move. But I had a lot of fun being up that close, and I don't know or remember much as far as like I did not record because I wanted to be engaged, and I wanted to you know, just enjoy the show. So if I'm showing any video, it would be from other people. I think I'm gonna show one video from this guy. I don't remember his name right now, but I'm gonna put his link on the description just so he can get credit for it. Then you can check out his channel also to check out not only this video that I'm showing, but the other videos that he took during the Anaheim show. So thank you very much for sharing and taking the video, since I was not capable of multitasking. I just took a bunch of pictures, and that's kind of like what I have right now. And yeah, it was just a fun time, and it was the last show in the US tour before they went to Mexico. So I was just glad that I get to see them one last time before they went back to Japan. So Anaheim was a blast, and the girls did a phenomenal job as always performing live, and I had a lot of fun. And now we're gonna have to deal with post-OQG syndrome, right? We're just gonna have to get by watching videos, whatever we can find of the maids between now and the next time we see them. Hopefully next year, early. But I also know that the fans from EU are busting to finally see the maid. Mexico finally got to see them, so I hope that you guys get to see the maid next year. It's been a while for you guys, so crossing my fingers that I get to see them, that you guys also get to see them. So yeah, so that was kind of like my recap of the Anaheim show. It was a lot of fun, and yeah, anyway. Thank you for watching, you guys, and I'll see you on my next upload. Take care.